In national news tonight, protests erupted over the weekend and are expected to continue this week near migrant detention centers. Demonstrators opposed the detention of children who were separated from their parents at the border. Natasha Chen explains what's happening now with family reunifications and immigration policy in Washington.
Protests are expected to continue this week against the separation of more than 2,000 immigrant children from their parents. Despite an executive order last Wednesday calling for families to be detained together, Attorney General Jeff Sessions continued to defend the Trump administration's strict immigration enforcement.
We're going to continue to prosecute those adults who enter here illegally. We are going to do everything in our power, however, to avoid separation. Families.
Critics say the administration has not properly addressed reunifying those children who were already separated from their parents.
The executive order is a sham. It was an attempt to divert attention.
So far, the Department of Health and Human Services says more than 500 kids have been reunited with their families. Over the weekend, some lawmakers visited remaining children being held at a facility in McAllen, Texas.
Here they actually have a mat on which to sleep. But it is, for all intents and purposes, a prison. They're cages.
But other members of Congress who toured a separate facility in South Florida came away with a different impression.
The children in this facility are being treated exceptionally well. They were in classrooms learning.
Meanwhile, House Republicans still plan to vote this week on a broad overhaul of the U.S. immigration system, but that's widely expected to fail. The House is almost certain to move on a more tailored effort to address family separations. In Washington,